Hello, Teri here. Here to guide you through a brief flow dedicated to those rock climbers out there, or anybody who has potentially tight shoulders or tight hips and looking to just increase their range of motion, flexibility, just keep those synovial fluids moving and grooving through the body. Some skateboarding and matches. We're going to go ahead, if you have anything that slightly resembles a block or a bolster, go ahead and grab that, whether it be pillows or a shoe box, anything you can get your hands on that might be able to just lift your hips up at any point or help you get a little deeper or feel more comfortable in any pose. If anything doesn't feel good to you at any point, you can always retreat to child's pose or down dog, take whatever rest feels good. I'm just here to make suggestions. This is your body, you know it best. So let's get started. Start in child's pose, bringing your knees out as wide as you can, big toes to touch. Start to surrender your ribs between the thighs, bring your forehead to the mat. Start gently by rocking the forehead side to side, feeling the sit bones reaching back towards the heels. All kinds of fun noises today. Start to deepen your breath here. Feeling the ribcage expand and contract deeply. Inhale through the nose, pause at the top, and exhale through the mouth. Now tenting the fingertips, you're pressing into all 10 fingers, lifting the palms and feeling the elbows reach off of the earth, and then your forehead comes down. You're getting a little deeper into the shoulder girdle here. You can play around with rocking one shoulder down and then the other. And maybe staying static, which means we're staying still or going dynamic and moving a little bit. Listening to your body, just finding any of those little creaks that might need to get out. And slowly walk the hands back towards your knees, bring your knees together. You're going to pull our toes underneath the feet for fire toes. You can either sit back like this, or if this feels too intense at any point, you can find yourself sitting on a block, maybe untucking the toes. But I always encourage you to breathe through any of that discomfort in the big toes you might be feeling. Close the eyes. Take 2 big breaths. Just allow the hands to fall on your thighs. Move your palms up or down. It's up to you. Now interlace the fingers behind your head. Allow the thumbs to roll down your neck. Start to provide a little traction. Bring a slight tug to the base of the skull. Nothing too intense. As you inhale, pull up a little bit. As you exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Pull the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chin. Pull the elbows out wide. Squeeze the shoulders in over the spine. Open up a little further. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Slowly. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Release the back of the head. Come down to a tabletop position. Untucking the toes, wiggling them out. Getting a little blood back in there. Now let's do a little wrist opening, shall we? Take the fingers, turn them around towards the knees as far as your body will allow. Keep the palms of the hand planted all the way through the heel of the hand. As you inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, start to shift back. Just until you find your point where it's no longer comfortable. And again, you can stay static, meaning you're just leaning back, or you can keep inhaling forward or exhaling back. Then take the fingers out to their respective sides. Probably about a little wider than shoulders. And softly rock left to right. And then flipping the palms up towards the sky, fingers back towards your knees. Keep the weight in the tops of your hands rather than the wrist. Let's inhale and exhale, sit the hips back a little bit. Try to do these a few times a day. Come back to your neutral tabletop with your fingertips spread out wide, gripping into the fingertips, spreading them out as wide as you can so we alleviate some of the pressure in the wrist. Make sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrists and your knees are just over your hips are just over the knees. Let's inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders away from your ears, cow pose. Breathing through the throat, exhale, swoop the hips, navel to spine. Peel those shoulder blades apart. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, pull the belly up a little higher. Now let's inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the hips and sit all the way back towards the heels. Inhale, pull the chest forward. We're going to make a big wave. Exhale, chin to chest, sit down. Take a few more rounds at your pace. Remember to link your breath to your movement. And come back to your neutral table. Tuck the toes. And inhale, lift the hips all the way up for downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet out. Reaching your sit bones towards the ceiling. Getting deeper into one knee, deeper into the other. And find some stillness. Try to relax your ribcage back towards your thigh. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Stack the right hip over the left, start to bend the right knee. Keep the right shoulder squaring down towards the mat. And bring some big circles into the hip. And then switch your directions. Make sure to keep that right shoulder turning down. And inhale, reach that leg up high, square the hips. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, shift the shoulders over your wrists. Pull that right knee up high. Engage through the toes. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee out to the right elbow, shifting the weight forward. Again, the fingertips are out wide. We're not dumping into the wrists. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, all the way across to the left elbow. Keep it lifting. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it all the way through, planting the right foot between your hands. Low lunge, drop the left knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach up high, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Start to tuck the hips forward. I feel like I'm becoming a silhouette right now, but that's okay. You can tuck the hips forward, feel the low belly engaging. Then the left hip flexor begins to open up. You inhale, lengthen a little further through the spine. Exhale, cactus arms like a big bull post. Squeeze the shoulder blades in together. Maybe open the chest up a little. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, shift the hips forward. One more. Bring the hands to heart center, take an inhale. And on the exhale, twist over to the right so your left elbow meets the outside of the right knee. Twisting from the soft part of the belly, pressing the palms into one another. getting a little deeper into your twist. And tucking the left toes, igniting through the left hamstring for a twisted lunge. Coming into crescent high lunge on the inhale, sweep the fingers all the way up to the ceiling, making sure that your right knee is hanging out just over the ankle, or maybe back a little bit if the knee is aggravating. You can always stay on the back knee too if it feels like it's too much. Let's bring some big shoulder circles like we're in a cactus, rotating. Switch your directions. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, lizard pose. You bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot out all the way to the side. Now you get to choose whether you stay here, maybe you drop the left knee down on touch your toes. You can come down to the forearms. Turn the right toes out to the side a little bit. Some of us like to refer to the hips as the junk drawer of the body. And every once in a while, we need to spend some time here and clean it out. Nobody likes it, but we gotta do it. Play around with any little micro movements. Maybe you want to shift a little side to side. Find those sweet little spots that need your attention. And come on up to the hands. If you were down the forearms, tuck the left toes, ignite through the left leg. Plant the left hand right beneath the left shoulder. And we're going to come over into side plank, sweeping the right leg back, lifting the hips, reaching the right fingers to the ceiling. Now you can bring one foot in front of the other. You can stack your feet. You can bring that left knee down as a kickstand. Or if you're looking for an added challenge, maybe float the right leg. Lift the hips a little higher. Press away from the left shoulder. Try not to dump into it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring your right hand down into high plank. Tucking the hips forward. Staying high in the balls of the feet, fingertips wide. So through your vinyasa. Inhale, you shift the weight forward. Maybe you drop down to the knees. Lower down through chaturanga. Hovering above the earth into upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet. And on the exhale, using the core, coming back to down dog. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Notice any differences you feel in the body. From the fingers all the way up to the sit bone, all the way down to the heels. Let's inhale the left leg up. Start to stack the hips, bringing the left hip over the right, bending the left knee, turning the left shoulder down towards the ground. Bring some big circles into this hip now. Switch your directions. Inhale, reach the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Keep lifting the low belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, out to the left elbow. Toes are pointed. Gaze is between the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, across to the right elbow. Hold it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant that foot between the hands, low lunge. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise. Relax the shoulders. We're tucking the hips again. Inhale. Exhale, shift the hips forward, cactus arms. Goal post. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a nice in breath. Exhale, twist over to the left. Hook the right elbow outside of the left knee now. Pressing into the hands. Making your twist a little bit deeper. Then tucking the right toes if you'd like and firing up the back leg. And inhale, sweep the hands up for crescent high lunge. Inhale, reach through the fingers. Exhale, cactus. And invite some circles into the arms again. As slow or as fast, as big or as little as you like. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the hands on the inside of the left foot now. Heel toe that left foot out to the side. Back to lizard lunge. Maybe you want to drop the back knee. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to stay on the hands. Perhaps you drop down to the forearms, and now we angle the left toes out to the side a bit if that feels okay for you. Try to keep your gaze just between the hands, not really dumping our chin down to the chest.
Send me your songs of tomorrow. Dying to know it all. Stories of
Remember, we're cleaning out this side of the junk drawer now. This side might be more cluttered than the other. That's okay. Just let it go. You come back up to the hands. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right leg, and let's come into side plank on the right side. So bring your right hand just beneath the shoulder and step back, taking the variation of your choice, whether the feet are stacked, one in front or one down or lifted. So many options to take. Keep the hips lifting no matter what, no matter where you are, and continuously pressing yourself away from the floor. One more inhale, lift, and exhale, high plank. You can flow through another vinyasa, or you can go right to down dog. Your choice. Once you've found your way back to downward facing dog, take a cleansing breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And begin to walk the hands and feet together in the center of the mat. Bringing two fists side by side, planting them between the feet, keeping them parallel. That's give or take how wide your hips are. Softly. And we're going to bend the knees deeply. Rest your ribs against the thighs. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head hang. So you want to shift your gaze back between the knees. Start to nod the head gently, yes and no. Releasing any cervical spine tension you might be hanging on to. And softly swaying side to side. If you'd like, you can play with straightening the legs, keeping them strong. And then bring a soft bend back into the knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing position. Let's work on our Tadasana, mountain pose. Keeping the feet hips distance. Lift all 10 toes up and spread them out. Anchor each toe into the earth. Start to engage through the thighs so we have a nice strong base. Tucking the hips forward. Rolling the shoulders down the back. Turn your palms to the front. Reach your crown high and close your eyes. Now I want you to play with rotating the hips back and front. Make it a little dramatic to start. Just feel what it's like. Feel how wide your range of motion is in the hips as they rotate. Then find that sweet spot right in the middle. If you feel most balanced and stable. You can stay here, or you can start to sway softly in little circles, playing with your boundaries. And then coming back to center, softly blinking the eyes open. Bring the hands to your hips, shift the weight into your right foot, let's sweep the left knee up for stork pose to start. Coming into eagle pose now, lift that knee a little higher, bend the right knee. Sweep the left leg around. See if you can get that left foot around the right calf. If you can't quite get there, whoa, weeble wobble, that's fine. Just keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Now bring the arms out wide. Sweep the left arm underneath the right, wrap them around each other. And again, if your opposite palms don't touch, A-okay. Just keep squeezing them into the midline. Press the backs of your hands into each other. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Hold the fingers away from your face. Try to sit a little deeper. Sometimes your balance is on and sometimes it's off, and that's okay. Take one more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Shake that right ankle out. I actually did just climb, so this feels really good. My wrists are a little tight. Come back to those square feet and hips. Bring the hands to the hips. Shift the weight into the left foot and inhale the right leg up. Nice square knee. And then start to bend the left knee as you lift the right a little higher, crossing them over one another. Again, you're squeezing into the midline no matter how far you can twist. Inhale both arms out wide. Right arm comes underneath the left, interlacing around each other. Inhaling the elbows up. Exhaling, pulling the fingers away from the hips. Now to get a little more. One more inhale. Slowly unwind. Shake out the left ankle. Inhale, sweep both arms up high. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, hold. Exhale, arch over to the right. Opening up the left side body. Keep pressing the left sit bone down. Inhale, reaching up, switch your grip. Pull and exhale, arching over to the left. Keep the right shoulder stacking over the left, pulling it back. Inhale, rise. Now we're going to come up to the balls of the feet. Bring your arms parallel to the ground. Take an imaginary elevator ride down with your back slide down. Big ball as slow as you can. Stay as high on the balls of the feet. And then plant the hands, step back to half plank. Let's come all the way down to forearm plank. Keep those forearms shoulder width apart, palms are nice and flat, your gaze is between the thumbs. Trying to keep the hips curling forward. Continue to breathe. It's good for everyone. Take one more inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your forehead to the mat. Keep your hands beneath the shoulders. Roll the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Pull the elbows back. As you inhale, baby cobra. Keeping a nice bend in the elbows, just lifting your head and chest off of the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Bring both arms out wide to a T, palms down. Point the left toes up. Inhale, lift the left toes and plant them outside the right hip for a scorpion stretch. Now keep those palms down. Give a deep twist through the mid-spine. Inhale. Slowly release back down. Bring both toes up. Windshield leg to feet, left to right. Release both legs down. Turn your cheek to the left side. Inhale, point the right toes up. Lift and plant them outside the left hip. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Point both toes up, windshield leg, left to right, decompress the low back. We should all do that one a little more often, I think. And then find some stillness, bring your hands back underneath the shoulders, press your way back. The child's pose with knees out wide, hips back. Just take 2 full breaths here. And slowly walk your hands back, shift your weight into either hip, coming onto your back. So plant the feet, hold them all the way back towards your seat. Reach the fingers out long, and slowly roll all the way onto your back. Keep your left foot planted, hold the right knee up towards your face. Bring your hands behind the hamstring. Start to walk your hands up that leg, straightening it out as best as you can. Maybe you are just able to get the calf, and that's a-okay. Maybe you reach the ankle. Maybe your peace fingers come to your right big toe. Currently focusing on opening up the right hamstring. Now we're going to release the left leg out long. Take your left hand on top of the left hip as an anchor. And as you inhale, reach the right heel up. As you exhale, pull it in a little closer to your face. Inhale. Now exhale, draw the right leg out to the side. Inhale, pull it back up. Now we're going to twist. You can take your left hand to the outside of the left foot, or you can bend the left knee, bring the left hand to the outside, and exhale, draw that right leg across the body, bring your right arm out to the T. One last twist in. Slowly inhaling back to center. Keep the leg straight. Give it a little squeeze. Everybody give your leg a little squeeze. Then plant the right heel down. Now let's bring the left knee up. Give a little tug. Now bring the hands behind the hamstring. Start to walk your hands up as you straighten the void. Find wherever you can to hang on to. Settle in, then relax the right leg. Take the right hand to the hip, just to anchor. Inhale, reach through the heel. Exhale, pull a little closer towards the face. Inhale. And exhale, left leg comes out to the side. Inhale, reaching up to the center, and again, maybe the right hand comes across to the outside edge of the left foot, or maybe you bend the left knee. No matter which option you choose, bring the left arm out to the side, and slowly lower that left leg across the body on the exhale, trying to keep the left shoulder on the mat. And coming back up on the inhale, squeeze that knee in, grab both knees up to your chest and draw a few circles on the ceiling. Switching directions. I'm in a happy baby, bringing the knees up towards the shoulders, grabbing the outside edges of your feet, trying to release the tailbone down to the ground rather than letting it pop up. And maybe you rock side to side, maybe you straighten one leg then the other. It's playtime.
There is a life I lead in this city. Hurrying to cut my
And bring the knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. As you inhale, tuck your forehead up to the knees. Take the biggest inhale you've taken yet. And exhale into Shavasana. Just allow yourself to rest here for a moment. With your palms up. Feel your forehead relaxing. Find some space in your jaw. Your tongue relaxes from the roof of the mouth. Release all tension in your fingers. And you're here right now.
If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bone,